Hey guys, it's Bridget. I wanted to share a little video with you of a setup that I just completed for my Louis Vuitton desk agenda. This was kind of inspired by the Traveler's Notebook, or concept of the Traveler's Notebook, that I've really gotten into recently, just being able to decorate and functional plan at the same time. And I also like that it is just stuffed. So I just put this together yesterday. I'm sure it will evolve over time, but I'd like to show you the contents today, and I'll try to link as many of these products as I can in the description. This is the Louis Vuitton desk agenda in the Damier Ebene canvas. So it is ringless when first purchased. You can use bound books as inserts. Some people actually put a ring clip inside, and a lot of people use the disc system like Lavender disc or the Arc system. All of the inserts that I have in here today are bound books. So I just kept it really simple. In the front pocket there's one kind of a secretarial pocket here that I have nothing behind right now. I just have a few sheets of to-do paper from a Rifle Paper Co. notepad, and this clip is made with some ribbon from Hermes. This little deer clip I believe came from Hobby Lobby. I have the agenda hot stamped, which I love. And so this first section or insert is going to be kind of a messy brain dump, mind sweep, whatever you want to call it, jot book when you don't want to mess up, you know, a formal spread. So I just, in case I'm sure it will get messy once I start using it this week, so I just tipped in a piece of vellum here to kind of cover that, and did that with a strip of washi. This vellum came from Michael's in a 12 by 12 sheet, and I just cut it down and rounded the corners. And this scratch paper is one of my absolute favorites because it is Tomoe River. It is one of the companion books to the Hobonichi Cousin. So I had ordered it from the Hobonichi website, and it comes in a pack of 2 of these notebooks. They're A5 size. This one has a cream cover that matches the Hobonichi Cousin, and then the second notebook has kind of a navy blue cover. But you can see I just slipped the front cover behind the pocket here of the desk agenda. So this is actually the back cover of the notebook showing. And this is a small binder clip that I have securing it right now, and that can serve as a pin loop. So I really like the idea of doing the binder clips for the pin loops, because you can add as many as you need, take them off when you don't need them, or move them around as needed. This is my current favorite fountain pen. It's a TWSBI Diamond Mini that has a 1.1 stub nib. Love, love, love that pen. This is just a Project Life card that's paper clipped in, and these little pockets came in a package from Michael's. I think they were in the Recollections collection. Really inexpensive. Came with probably 4 to 6 pockets in a package, and I just used some adhesive on the back and the little runner. These are a couple of the Hobonichi stencils. Some sticky notes from the last Planner Society monthly subscription kit, and this is the interior flyleaf to the Hobonichi Cousin. So this is the A5 full year Hobonichi Cousin that I'll be using for work. And again, tuck the front cover of that book inside the left pocket of the desk agenda. So this is kind of where the Traveler's Notebook concept comes in. Tuck this in, you know, and then tuck this one in right in front of it. So it's kind of like you're feeding multiple inserts onto one thread in a Traveler's Notebook. I've just done 2 on each side because my main inserts are so thick. But if you were not using inserts as thick as this, you could do multiple inserts layered on each other on each side. Like if you were using something thinner like this, or even like the Kaweco insert, something like that, that you could just slide in, you could probably put 4 on each side if they were thinner. This is another one of the Michaels pockets that has some small sticker sheets from a Planner Society kit, and I've just got a Kate Spade bow clip here just to keep these from falling out. This is a piece of blotter paper. If you don't have blotter paper, you can cut your own down with something that's absorbent. Construction paper would work just fine, but to me this is a necessity if you are using the Hobonichi. Because this paper is so awesome, it will hold almost any kind of ink without bleed through, but some inks take a really long time to dry. And one of my favorites, for example, is the Inkjoy Gel 0.7 millimeter pen, but it will smear if you don't let it fully dry, which can sometimes take days. So what I'll do is anytime I write in on a page, let me go back. As soon as I get done with whatever I'm writing, I'll just kind of pop this in and then close it. And that way I don't have to worry about the smears. So highly, highly recommend a blotter page if you're going to be using the Hobonichi. But that is my cousin. I just have the last half of the book clipped with a binder clip here, and that binder clip is also holding a sheet of acetate on the front. So this is actually the back cover of the Hobonichi, because the front cover is slid in the left side. I wanted it to look more like a front cover and not the back. So I did cover the cover with decorative paper. These were 12 by 12 sheets of scrapbook paper that I purchased at Michael's, and they are not attached to the cover permanently at all. You can see I just folded along the edge here and secured it with 2 or 3 layers of washi. So if I decide to change this, if my taste change, or if the paper gets damaged or scratched, once you pull this washi up, which will not damage the cover, the paper comes off and you're back to your original cover with no damage. So this is the second time I've done that, and I like it. It allows you to change your covers out pretty easily. These tabs I get asked about quite often. I really like them. I order them online from Moki Things, and whenever I go to that website, I just search leather tab. They come in several different colors, but they're actually not cowhide leather. They're vegan leather, but it's a very, very nice quality. So even though they're not real leather, they are very leather-like. Has the numbers imprinted on one side, and then when you flip, it has the abbreviations of each month printed on the back. These are embossed in gold. Some of the other colors are embossed in silver, but they're really nice. And so this sheet of acetate that's covering the scrapbook paper, I also affixed one of those other pockets with the adhesive runner, and it just holds a couple project life cards and some stickers. This was the little fabric card from an LV purchase that I just glued down for some decoration. And there are a few more clips in use here. These brown tabs came with the same kit from Moki Things, so not only do they have the numbers and the months, but they have the daily and weekly and monthly tabs. these two clips I made yesterday. Very quick and easy to make. I just used some ribbon that came from previous Alexander McQueen purchases. The larger ribbon comes on the envelopes that the scarves are packaged in, and the thinner ribbon was wrapped around a ring box. And so I just used a larger clip for the larger ribbon. And these clips I really like. I bought them at Hobby Lobby, and they come in a variety pack that has 3 different sizes. So this is the largest size. This is the medium size, and then there's another size that's much smaller, and I think, yeah, right here with the Project Life card, that's the smallest size. So all 3 of those size clips came in the same package. So that's pretty much the front section. I do have one sheet, just regular 8.5 by 11 of acetate, and I did nothing to it but just slide it in first so it goes behind both pockets in the desk agenda. It just gives some visual interest. It also gives you a place to clip another pin, and so this pin came in a pack from Target. It says U Brands on the end, but it's just really pretty, and it's a porous point, so I like the way they write, and it fits nicely just clipped on the edge of that acetate. I can do it with one hand. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it back on there with one hand. I'm filming with my iPhone here. But it does just slide down, and depending on how thick your inserts are, you could clip, you know, maybe even 2, if not 3 pins in the middle. So this next insert is my favorite because it just came in, and I'm so in love with the quality behind this 12 by 12 sheet of scrapbook paper. It's just a black, kind of a canvas type cover, so it does look very classic if you wanted to leave it uncovered. I did just use washi to cover it in the same manner as the Cousin. This is a Project Life card that's just clipped on for decoration. And this is going to be my Bujo. So I'm going to be using it bullet journal style. This is some more of that vellum that came from the same 12 by 12 sheet at Michael's. Just cut it down and tipped it in with one run of washi, just for a little decoration. A really nice thick fly leaf, so I'll probably do something later with that. This is the intro page. You can put your personal information, and in the beginning you have 3 pages of index. That's 1, 2, 3, and after that you start. I'm doing my vertical month on a page for like forward planning. I went ahead and wrote out through the end of the year, but you can see, so here we got birthdays. This is the beginning of my spread for next week. You've got basically almost 300 pages of dot grid Tomoe River paper, so it is like a dream to me anyway. Now this clip is so pretty. It came from an Etsy store, and I just received it, so I saved the receipt for you. Crystal, this is her Etsy address, and her clips like this, they're very affordable. She has super cute fabrics to choose from. The clip itself is really unique. and I'm in Louisiana. I ordered these from her in California, and I had the order in my mailbox in 2 days. So I was very impressed with her speed with her shipping, and the quality is really nice. But this is a Rifle Paper Co. Print, so you know I'm nuts for them. So there's that. Bujo, goodness, yum. Then you get to the very end, and the last page, next to last page, is dedicated to pen tests. Just kind of cool. You have 5 on the front, 5 on the back. And the very last page is your printed monthly calendar for 2017 and 2018. You get a portion of a printed ruler in standard and on the top, and then metric on the bottom. And in the back is the website of the maker. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, but Taroko design. I purchased this off of Etsy, so I will try to link that with this video, but that is the maker. And I think it was called the Enigma A5 journal. I just searched for Tomoe River journal, but that just, man, love it. Okay, and so the back cover of that journal is tucked in the right pocket of the desk agenda, and then the back cover of this Rifle Paper Co. notebook is just tucked in right on top of that. So you can see how that works. So this is just an additional notebook. Love Rifle Paper Co. I did use another binder clip for another pen loop, and this is my Kaweco Sport fountain pen with a fine nib. In the back, I just have tucked in a little sample pack of stickers that came with a previous Erin Condren purchase. There are just a couple little laminated odds and ends. A lot of times I will throw this in and use as a bookmark. Rifle Paper Co. Planner Society kit. These were labels from Planner Society monthly subscription kit, as well as some stickers that came in a kit, and the actual index tabs that fit those labels perfectly. I just tucked some down in here because I thought that would look pretty neat once I start using the inserts more and have different categories. I could affix these to actual pages and have more tabs either coming out the side or out the top of some of these inserts. So I thought that would look really cute. I've talked kind of fast, and this is already turning into a little bit longer video than I had planned, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. But if you have any questions, just leave them for me in the comments, and I will do my best to answer those. Obviously, since I just made this setup yesterday, I haven't used it fully yet, so I'm excited to begin using it tomorrow for the first of a full week. I'll probably do a follow-up video later and just, let you know how it goes, or see. There's not a whole lot of room to add. I've got it maxed out pretty good here, but I just love the feel in the hand, and just super happy with the aesthetics of it. So thank you for taking the time to watch. Have a great day. Bye-bye.